can tell you from the male side, they're not bringing anything to the table, right? Men are complainers nowadays. Kind of like that pointing fingers that I was telling you. It's complaining around it's because I'm brown, it's because I'm black, it's because I'm poor, it's because of the women, it's because of them. It's all of this finger pointing instead of looking at yourself. I think men are still boys and not trying to become men, right? And so women end up with subpar men that are a bunch of whiny babies.
And ladies, this is what I'm trying to tell you. And pygmishas, that's all they do is settle. And let pygmishas settle. Let them have these little boys. Let them. I can't say this enough because we need pygmishas to fill that role. Okay. If we take a look at the history of marriage, which I started to work on that video as well. If we take a look at the history of marriage, most males are not supposed to have a woman. They are not supposed to have a woman. 90% of males are not supposed to procreate. 90% of males are not supposed to have no women. And they definitely ain't supposed to have no heirs, because that's how you keep giving birth to losers. Poor people that just stay poor and stay being losers. Okay. And so if pygmishas want to take that off our hands, great. Because we're not about to go in there just for the sake of having a random body sitting in our vicinity, in our space. Okay. Living our life like doo-doo. No thanks. That's not a real man. Okay. That's probably a gay male that's on the DL or a complete psycho. Run as fast as you can. Okay, because that sounds like a psycho to me. Okay, y'all. So I forgot again. So please go ahead and smash that like button for me. Go ahead and smash that subscribe button for me. All right. Hola, mis amores, ¿cómo están? ¿Cómo están haciendo? Espero que estén teniendo un muy buen día y también un muy buen semana. Hi, my loves. How are you doing today? So hope you're having a good day or morning and start of your week. So y'all, I'm back with another video, and this one is such an interesting perspective, I feel like, because in this video we're going to be taking a look at the one percenters. I love this part, like taking a look at the one percenters.
But I can tell you from the male side, they're not bringing anything to the table, right? Men are complainers nowadays. Kind of like that pointing fingers that I was telling you. It's complaining around it's because I'm brown, it's because I'm black, it's because I'm poor, it's because of the women, it's because of them. It's all of this finger pointing instead of looking at yourself.
I say it's like looking for a needle in a haystack. A one percenter doesn't just have the income. A one percenter has the income, the mindset, the values, the morals, the ethics, and most importantly, the generosity.
I'm more successful than 99% of men, including white males. Did I have to work a little harder? Maybe. That made me tougher, right? As a man, it takes a man to humble yourself and own up to that. Yeah. Be like, yo, you know what? My social skills are trash. Maybe that's why women play me. Yo, you know what? My relationship skills are trash. Maybe that's why she keeps going off with Chad or XYZ. Yeah. Right? It's me. Yeah. I F that up.
So Simone Biles and Jonathan Owens did an interview on a podcast called The Pivot. And what he said about not knowing who Simone was has him trending on Twitter because people are saying it sounded like he was trying to humble her, because he also said that he considers himself the catch in the relationship. So I'm going to play a clip of that podcast, the Pivot podcast, and this is via the Neighborhood Talk.
Let me see what this is. Gymnastics. I never really paid attention to gymnastics, so it piqued my curiosity, So I'm like, okay, that's I'll see what's up. I swiped her, and it said we matched, so I'm just like, okay, so I'm gonna see what's up. So I go do my workout, and I come back, and I get I had some likes on my Instagram, and I'm like, oh, this might be. I'm like, okay. So I see what's up, and then I still waited. I'm like, man, I'm gonna wait till I, take a shower and everything. Then I come back to my phone, and then she messages me on the app, like, hey, you know what I mean? And man, this gotta be fake. I don't know. I didn't know who she was at the time, but the first thing that I saw was that she just had a bunch of followers. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, she gotta be good. I promise you, I'm a real life story. When she won the Olympics, I was in college, and we didn't have NBC, we didn't have Olympic channels, and we're in camp. Late July, early August. So I'm not paying attention to, so I never would have had a moment to where I would have watched, Jonathan, I'm gonna let you finish your story, man. Continue.
He's going above and beyond to tear her down. I want you to notice that. Why is he going above and beyond to try to so intensely make it a point that, he didn't know who she was, which, by the way, has to be a lie. I think he's lying, because we found some tweets were found of him literally posting about gymnastics around that same time, and he was posting about different people in gymnastics and posting different comments on Twitter about gymnastics as well. So turns out that he's lying anyway. But why go so far in trying to make it a point to defame your own wife, trying to say, oh, I didn't even know who she was, this and that? Does he not understand or realize that makes him look worse? Does he not understand and realize that makes him look even more feminine? Because what you're telling us is she still got you because you guys are married. So you're trying to say, oh, I didn't even know who she was, this and that and that. So she still pulled you. And so you're telling us that you're easy, you're feminine, and she got what she was trying to get anyway, right? So he doesn't even realize that it's making him look worse. Like, it's making him look gay. It's making him look easy. It's making him look feminine. You know what I mean? And so he's trying to flex in front of these males that are talking to him, and he's losing badly, and he's looking terrible. Like, he got dragged, and he's currently getting dragged on social media for this stupidity. I don't even know who this guy is. And I don't like guys that look like this, y'all. I mean, I don't know. Leave it in the comments below as far as what you think. But he's not good looking to me. This is not a good looking guy to me. He looks gay. The colored eyes is too much for me. This guy looks like a girl. You know what I mean? So tell me why he's trying to, I feel like he's just trying to save his own ego, you know what I mean? Like, because she pulled him is essentially what she said. He's saying. And males know that it's supposed to be, they're supposed to be the pursuers. They know that they're supposed to be the pursuers. And what he's telling me is he wasn't the pursuer, okay? He was the female. He was the pursued, from what he's saying. So it's like he's trying to save his own ego. You know, he's trying to save face because the woman he is with, quite frankly, I mean, she's on another level. She overshadows him completely. Like, no one knows who the heck this guy is. They're in an interview, instead of talking about his career and what he's doing and his success, the only thing worthwhile they have to talk about is his wife. You know what I mean? So anyone that looks him up, they're going to look him up as Simone Bile's husband. You know what I mean? That's the only thing worthwhile that he has, and I think he's really, really salty about that.
But like I was saying, man, she messaged me. This was like a Tuesday, and we were texting back and forth, and then we hung out Friday, man. And, we couldn't do much as COVID happened. Everything was shut down, so she came through down to Houston. She lived in the suburbs, so she had to drive about 45 minutes to me. Then the rest is history, man.
So he also made it a point to out her and say she's the one that came to me. And I'm like, does this guy not realize that puts him in the feminine position? So he's gay, and he's trying to say that he's gay. And also, I want you to notice how this is what he defines as being the value. So ladies, when I tell you you are the value, you are the value, because men chase you. That's supposed to be their role. If the male is trying to be the one that gets chased, or he's the one that gets chased, that doesn't make him the value, because he's not a woman. And this is a patriarchy. That makes him gay, all right? That makes him feminine, gay, feminine. And that makes him the laughing stock of all the other males, because all the other males do the chasing. They prefer to do the chasing. They know that the pursuing is their role to do. So this guy, there's no way, there's nothing you can tell me, this guy's on the DL. Like, he has to be on the DL. And this is a perfect example of what that looks like.
So you was really the catch in...
I always say we the man that catch, man. I always say we the catch, man.
Yeah, so she really booked you.
She did, though.
Is what you said.
Because I was fighting it. So in truth,
if I say this out loud, was Jonathan Owens ain't really want Simone Biles. Is what you're saying.
At the time,
that's what you're not gonna say.
These males trapped him, and he's such a female. Like, oh my God, he's like taking on the female role. So, oh my God, he's just gay. He's like, so what you're trying to say is that you never even wanted your own wife? He's just embarrassing himself. And it's like, what are you doing? You're literally embarrassing yourself in public. This is very embarrassing for you. Very, very embarrassing for you. And he goes, oh, I always say all men are the prize. So if all men are the prize, then why aren't you married to a man? If that's what you believe, then why are you married to a woman? Why would you marry someone that you don't believe to be the prize? It doesn't make sense. Make it make sense. Like, why would you marry someone that you don't believe to be the prize? Then what does that make you if you're sitting here married to someone that you don't believe she is the prize? Huh? You know what I mean? Like, then if you always say all men are the prize, then why are you not married to another man? That tells me he's on the DL, y'all. He's on the DL. He's gay. He is completely, totally gay. This is what a gay male sounds like. This is what a gay male sounds like.
Yeah, that's what you're saying.
I was afraid. I was afraid to commit. I'm like, man, this my third year. You know, I'm trying to, I'm like, it's kind of early. But, you know, like I said, man, it happened when you least expected. And we hung out, man. It was like we hit it off instantly, you know.
Super gay, super emotional, super gay. Like when real men, actual men see what they want, that they know what they want. It's not like, oh my god, he's so gay, y'all. Like, I'm telling you, this is a gay male. He is super gay, and he's incredibly jealous. He's incredibly jealous of his wife. I don't know what she's doing with this loser. It's like, what? But I don't think there's going to be anything that comes out of this except for, like, she's going to have to leave him eventually because she continues to become more and more successful, and we don't even know who this guy is. And that's a really, really hard role to play when everything you do is overshadowed by your spouse. I mean, even us as women, for us as women, that's a hard role to play for us when everything our husband does is overshadowed. Everything we do is overshadowed by our husband, and after a while we're looking for our purpose, and it's just hard to get to because we're known as such and such's wife, you know, like, so that's a hard role to play for a woman, much less a male that's on the DL, you know what I mean? Like, he's not gonna make it.
And I'm like,
So because he made it seem like Simone Biles was chasing him, like driving 45 minutes on the first date to see him, and how he wasn't really ready for a relationship, and he considers himself to catch, and he doesn't even know who she was, people have been on him, dragging him on Twitter. Like this person who said he didn't know that he was dating one of the most decorated women in gymnastics. Another person said, really had to Google who he is now, and I typed in Simone Biles' husband too. Somebody else said, I mean, more people have heard of her than people hearing of him. That's true in my case.
Okay, y'all, so I forgot again. So please go ahead and smash that like button for me. Go ahead and smash that subscribe button for me, all right? And leave it in the comments below. Let me know what it is that you think. What are your thoughts on this particular subject, all right? And I will catch y'all in the next one. Bye.